UPSC, the so-called toughest exam in India, the dream of lakhs and the success of only a few. But have you ever wondered why so many fail? Is it really that tough, or are we just not approaching it the right way? Well, no one really tells us the actual basics. Today, I am here to decode the UPSC exam for you. If you are an aspirant like me, stay tuned because by the end of this video, you will have much clearer roadmap and guidance to start your UPSC preparation. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am just a normal woman and I am on a journey to crack the UPSC exam while enjoying the process and helping others along the way. I know how overwhelming the UPSC journey can feel, and that's why I started this channel to simplify concept, share tips and keep you motivated. Whether you are just starting or need some guidance, I am here to support you. In this video, we will cover the basics of UPSC, what it is, the exam pattern, and how you can start your preparation. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe for more UPSC related content. If you are an aspirant like me, introduce yourself in the comments below. Let's build a supportive community together. Now let's get started. UPSC stands for Union Public Service Commission. It is the constitutional body in India that conducts exams and select candidates for the posts like IAS, IPS, IFS, IRS, and etc., where I have given the full forms on the screen. Indian Administrative Service, Police Service, Revenue Service, and Foreign Service. But why UPSC has become the dreams of even many settled youth? Because it provides gateway to prestigious careers, public service and nation building, job security and benefits, respect and influence, diverse opportunities. But before one can start their journey, it is important that every aspirant should know few basics of UPSC, how many attempts, what is the application process, about category and age limit, which are the books to read, and the book does one need coaching or not, etc. One must follow few steps before keeping your foot out to the ocean called UPSC, or you might be kicked out from the race. Let me tell you the first step to do before doing anything about UPSC, that is syllabus. This will be your best friend throughout your preparation. Let me show you how. There is a myth that everything under the sun has to be studied to crack UPSC, but that is not true. One should be knowing what not to study and proper schedule to crack the exam. Hence, syllabus plays an important role in your preparation. But before that, let us understand what is a syllabus. Syllabi are designed to provide students with a clear understanding of what they will learn in a course, what is expected of them, and how they will be assessed. Now, let me help you with the downloading part of the syllabus. Either go to the official websites of the best coaching institutes like Vajiram and Ravi, Insights or Vision IAS, where you may get many resources, or join few Telegram channels or visit UPSC website, and be aware of the information overload. Once you get your hands on the syllabus, download it and take a printout and go through the syllabus thoroughly, which clarifies 90% of your doubts. Read each and every line for a couple of times unless you understand what this exam is about. After reading the notification and stuff, there are resources which help us even more, like even more detailed explanation of a syllabus, like micro topics of the syllabus. Here, I have the printout of Drishti and GS core micro topics of the syllabus, which makes one to understand the syllabus in a convenient way. The thing is, there was none to help me out about how to read the syllabus, which took me a couple of months to figure out what was the syllabus. So, let me help you to read the syllabus. Just read each and every line and do not skip anything for a couple of times unless you understand and what is needed for this exam. And do not go to the subject directly, just read the notification process, etc. And there was a change in the process of application in 2025 because of a lady named Pooja Kedkar. If you do not know why, then you must build the curiosity to know about it. As I believe, curiosity is the wick in the candle of learning. So let me brief about the exam pattern, which is also in the syllabus. So there is the pattern of the exam which every aspirant has to face. There are 3 different phases known as prelims, mains and the interview. One can attain mains only if they qualify in prelims and later will be called for an interview. Prelims is an exam of MCQ, multiple choice questions, whereas mains is a written exam. Prelims is further divided into GS and CSAT, where GS is based on cutoff, and in CSAT one has to score 33% to qualify. And mains include 9 papers, 2 optional, 4 GS and 1 essay, and 2 language-based papers. And if one qualify all these, one shall be called for the interview. Here, the subjects overlaps with prelims and mains, but syllabus is not defined in prelims, but we have a detailed syllabus for mains. Hence, few subject syllabus may vary. Now, let me give you a little insight about optional subject. This is the most important decision to be made as early as possible, as it has two papers and optional should be studied hand in hand. As far as selecting optional, there are many YouTube videos or mentors helping one with that. But eventually, it is you who has to decide which subject will you take. The different optional subjects are mentioned in the syllabus, but choosing a wrong optional will cost you an attempt and you will waste an year. So one must be very careful in choosing the optional. I will make a detailed video on optional later. I want you to give some tips before joining any coaching institute. First of all, by heart the syllabus of the GS papers, GS 1, 2, 3, 4, no matter what it, as it plays a very important role. You can write and practice, sing and practice, no offense, but you should be well aware of which subjects belong to which GS paper and the keywords mentioned in it. Yes, it is that important. I had made a fool out of myself and have wasted a couple of months to understand the link between the syllabus and the classes, as I did not have anyone to guide me. So I don't want you to make the same mistake. And I'm telling this to complete beginners. Once you have the knowledge of the syllabus and the subjects, make a poster like this according to the papers and stick it up near your study place or the way you understand, and make sure to see it every day. And there are hell lot of videos telling about book list for UPSC. Yeah, and those who do not have any guidance will sure fall for this trap, cause I myself did. And now I have a pile of books since 2 years and I haven't glanced it even once till date. So do not do the mistake of buying books as first, as you should know about the authors and the language used in the books first. And the books gets outdated too. So do not pile up the books unless you are told to or you have the knowledge about it. So, seeing all this, a major question comes to the mind, that is coaching necessary? Yes, there are lots of people who has cleared the exam without coaching, but they surely have people to guide them. Nobody can clear the exam out of blue. At least you should know the names of the spices even if you cook on your own, which means one must be there to guide where we are right and the areas to improve. So, if you have a person in your family who has recently cleared this exam, then you are lucky because there is your coach. But people like me who do not know about you from UPSC should definitely go to coaching institute to get guidance and the clear roadmap. But before joining to any of the coaching institute, I badly want you to know that coaching institutes take money to complete the syllabus and provide you the resources, but they do not babysit with you, which means they do not teach you the basics of the subjects. The terms will be very new to you. Hence, before you join, you have to study NCRTs thoroughly, which will be the foundation of the syllabus. Study geography, economy, politics, and science thoroughly. Now, the next thing is who can apply for this exam. Anyone after the graduation who is 21 years of age can apply for this exam, irrespective of what they have studied in their graduation. And attempts are given according to the caste categories that one belongs to. General has 6 attempts, whereas OBC, both creamy and non creamy layer, has 9 attempts until 35 years, and SC/ST belonging aspirants have unlimited attempts till the age of 37. Now, what is this term creamy layer and non creamy layer? The term creamy layer means the income of the aspirant of the family earning more than 8 lakh per year, and non creamy layer refers the opposite, which is financial income is less than 8 lakh per year. Now, the next question comes to newspaper. Yes, current affairs play a major role, but there is a way to read the newspaper, and only a mentor can tell you that. So, guidance is required, and there is no need to pile up the news from a long time, because even though if you read, you will not understand anything but waste hours to understand. So, as I told, first complete studying the subjects like history, polity, economics, science to understand the newspapers. NCRTs, remember, which acts as a foundation. Now, how long does one need to crack this exam? Really, this depends from person to person, but if one is dedicated and studies like 8 to 10 hours per day with regular tests and corrections and improvisation, from a mentor can crack this exam within an year. But the real competition should be with yourself to be better than yesterday. Well, apart from this, there is the social media nowadays. So, do some research on your own, which helps to deepen your understanding and aids in decision making. So, do smart work, use technology wisely, and get everything on your fingertips. Collect resources like previous year question papers, syllabus, monthly magazines, test series, MCQs from Google, Telegram channels, YouTube, Insta, etc. And there is an important topic apart from all these, which is PYQ, previous year question papers, which I shall make a detailed video about that too. There is also a way to understand and link PYQ to your preparation. So do not hurry. Even the tiniest doubt clarified will help you in the long run. So be curious, and all the best to all who are starting your journey. Let's meet in the next video. Bye.